What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. This video is regarding PvP, and for new players, do not make this mistake. And what I mean by this is don't make the mistakes that I have made with PvP. And this is from a perspective if you want to get good at PvP. This would be my advice, and don't do what I've done. And what I've done is basically tried everything. What I mean by that is every class and every sort of setup, and it's made me good at PvP, but by no means I'm like really good at PvP. I'll just say I'm above average. I'm not a top end crazy sweat PvP lord or anything like that, but I'm just good at playing all the classes because I've played all the classes. And to be honest, that is the mistake. If you want to be good at PvP, obviously, if you want to play all the classes, by all means play all the classes in PvP and find out what suits you best. But my advice is for new players that are, like I said, coming into the PvP scene. Maybe you're a player that's been playing PvE and you're not new to Elder Scrolls. Maybe you're just new to the actual PvP scene, and you want to get good and you want to be like top end and a really good PvP player. Then this is what you need to do. You need to pick a class you like to play, and you got to stick with it. And that is, how you get good, because obviously you'll get used to playing the same setup, the same class, and you don't want to go around chasing. Say you're on a Templar and you get killed by a really good Warden. You're like, I want to play a Warden there. And then this is what I made that mistake for years, and I went from class to class to class, constantly swapping, constantly changing. And yes, you will still get good at the classes, but it's unlikely you're going to be top tier in all the classes. Whereas if I would have just sticked with one class through the past 8 years or whatever, then I'd probably be top end on that class. You know what I mean? Like really, really, really good. So that's my advice for the new players, is to make sure that you don't hop from class to class or even build to build. To be honest, stick with your build. And from a new player, if they said, well, what class should I play? I would recommend to play one of the easier classes, which is probably like a Warden, as they have high health, so they're very forgiving and they've got a burst heal. Or a Nightblade, as they just excel in everything in damage, and you can also cloak to get out of dangerous situations. But you need to stick with a class if you want to be really good, and you really want to get to that top tier level. You need to just stick with that one class. You can change the setup as well and change the sets and experiment, of course, but generally you want to stick with just that class and stick with it. Don't then get killed by another class and think, I need to go to that class is better. It's probably not the class is better, it's the player is better, most likely. And the only way you're going to get better is by keep playing the same class until you get super used to the skills, how they operate, what their weaknesses are, what their disadvantages are, what they're good at. And that is how you're going to become good. And slowly over time, you will learn how to play PvP and actually defeat other players much easier. As you can see in these clips, it's just a mixture of different builds and classes, and so this is my downfall. Even though, like I said, I'm good at every class, I'm not top tier at any class because I am just a jack of all trades. And this is what I don't want new players to become, unless of course you want to be some people don't want to be top tier, but this is from a perspective, I'm a new player at PvP and I want to be top tier. Don't make that mistake. Do not make the mistake of doing this. So yeah, that's my advice, guys. Hopefully this tip is helpful for new players. Drop it a like, and any comments, drop them in the comment section below, and I'll see you in the next video.